Volume right up just in case.
What's that?
Put the volume right up just in case.
Oh, yeah.
It's noisy in you.
I'll try to talk loud.
This is Karen for Planet Mosh, and I'm at Broadcast in Glasgow with Jason from Wilson. Woo! Hi!
Hello.
I'm so glad you guys are back. I saw you last year with Hailstorm.
Yep.
And I've been like crossing the days off the calendar ever since. It's been so long.
What? That was the Barrowlands?
Yeah.
That's a cool venue. This one's pretty cool too.
I've never
It's not
been
as
in here
big.
before.
It's pretty cool. See the walls, the stones, it looks just like that downstairs. It kind of looks like a dungeon, I'm not gonna lie. But it sounds really good.
Awesome.
It's gonna be a good show.
Everybody, the Barrowlands is kind of legendary in town. Everybody wants to play there, and you guys did it your first time. So.
Yeah, that first trip was pretty monumental for us because we did. I mean, just being here for the first time playing is a dream come true. And then when you get to go to places like the Barrowlands and like cities, like we went all the way up to Inverness.
I know. That's mad.
You still hear about bands playing there.
No, you don't at all.
But yeah, it's good to be back in Scotland. It's always a beautiful area. Driving up to it, and the people like to have a great time. Obviously.
We do. You're in for some fun tonight.
Oh yeah.
But you just came from Newcastle, and they're all mad there as well. So
that was a great time too.
I bet it was.
We did we went to the Newcastle Castle.
I saw you in your armor.
And I put on all the armor, and I can't believe people wear that shit. So
you were having fun, I must admit.
It was cool because it was originally closed, and then the guy, he had a beard as well, so I think maybe he thought like, I'll just give these guys a little free tour. So yeah, so we did like an after hours thing, and it was really, really awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I didn't know Newcastle had a castle, so you've taught me something.
There you go. I think it's 11th century, King David III.
Wow.
That's about all my knowledge on it.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
So you made it up here okay. I was a bit worried about you with the weather.
The weather coming in?
Crap, but if you can get to Inverness, you can get here.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, we're from Michigan, so snow.
You get a lot as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, so much snow. It actually, I think it snowed it was like 11, like between 11 and 17 inches.
Oh my god.
Snow the last couple of days.
So you're glad you're here.
Yeah, oh yeah, we're used to it. So coming through here, the temperature, like it kind of feels like a vacation because back home, see Fahrenheit, it's like 10, 11 degrees. I don't know what Celsius would be for that, but that's
fucking freezing, basically. That's what it would be. Last year when you were here, I spoke to Chad and he was just ill. He was so ill, and I said to him, I don't know why all these fans keep coming over here in the winter because it's freezing and you could still keep getting ill. Come in June.
I know.
It's at least a degree warmer.
And 1 degree warmer.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, it seemed like for the first half of this tour, it was just rain, just wet rain. I feel like my feet were always wet. Couldn't stop. Yeah, and then it was like cold sweats. Oh god. Yeah, lots of talcum powder.
Yeah, oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
You're making me feel bad for you.
Oh, it's alright. It's alright. It's part of the road.
Yeah, you live for the road.
Exactly. Take care of your feet.
Absolutely.
Any kids that want to be in touring bands, just keep dry feet and clean underwear. Anything else doesn't matter after that.
At some points, maybe just that.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen the videos. I know what you guys get up to.
Oh, just our underwear? Oh yeah. Yeah, that was some of the best shows because you're not wearing anything, so it's like who cares like what you're sweating on? Like the only thing that sucks is like the guitar gets a little rash, shoulder.
Chafing.
Yeah, a little bit chafing, but that's great though.
Actually, speaking of chafing, odd segue, I know, but I watched your new video this week, and those shorts are the smallest shorts I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah.
Where did you get them?
You ever heard of American Apparel?
Yeah.
American Apparel?
For anyone who hasn't seen it, they're basically hot pants.
Yeah,
they're
pretty
so
much.
small.
Yeah, we had to go to 2 different stores to get them too. We got them all, and we had the jerseys made for our other merch store online. And then We got the headbands, and that was the uniform. Just put some boots on. And
It's hysterical. I must admit, I haven't slept since I saw it. It's freaked me right out.
that video was fun to make. It was we did it one day, and it was the longest day ever.
I bet.
We started shooting at 9 a.m. and we shot all the way till like 3:30 in the morning.
With all those kids?
The kids were like, so like we started. The first scenes we did, there's this place called the Masonic Temple in Detroit. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
Yep.
But like Jack White has a theater there as well. And so I think it's like one of the biggest. I think like one of the biggest temples in North America. Maybe just the U.S. But anyway, so that first part we did there without the kids because they were still like kind of in school. I think it was a weekday, so they were in school.
Right, okay.
So we shot like the locker room scene there, and then we moved to this other kind of like it's like a youth center.
Right.
And we set up the whole volleyball court. We taped off all the lines, and then the kids showed up with their parents because most of the parents that are in the stands
They're the
are
fans.
the parents.
Right.
Yeah. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the kids were great. Sometimes like we had snacks for them, and then you could tell like kids when they eat a lot of sugar, they just get a little wild.
Banging off the walls.
Oh yeah, yeah. They didn't. To be a kid again would be great because all they did was run around for hours. It was probably like I'd say a good 5 hours of like videotaping the kids in that whole scene. And after that, we did some like extra stuff of us like kind of like going up on the ladder and smacking the ball, and then the guitar solo scene. And I got really sick.
Oh no!
So a funny little thing about the guitar solo scene is you can't see it, but I have like so much snot coming out of my nose.
I'm so glad you told me.
That's just like a little secret thing. Like even when we're in the huddle, like I'm I'm so miserable at that point because I got like a sinus thing. So with when it gets like cold to hot really quick, it fucks me up really bad. Anyway, it's a long day.
It came out well in the end.
I'm glad you. Yeah, little sacrifice for everyone.
Absolutely. So I have to congratulate you guys. I don't know if you know this, but Planet Mosh, at the end of every year, we do an album of the year poll, and our readers all vote, and you guys won. Good.
I think I did hear that.
That rings a bell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, you got.
Thank you.
You got 37% of the vote.
That's great.
So you're going strong.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, especially because when we're back home, a lot of that stuff like it's like brewing over here. And, you kind of like see it here and there with the tweets and like the social posts.
Yeah.
But until you get over and start actually physically talking to people, you're like, wow, like it's really interesting to see that grow.
Like us.
Yeah, and it's like a brewing pot. And when you come over here, it's just like, here we've been brewing this, and now you get to actually experience it and talk to people who are part of it.
Well, I mean, we had Iron Maiden in the top 10, we had Slayer in the top 10, and you guys beat all of them, so you're very famous.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay, we're back. We had a wee pause, but we're back.
Yeah, thanks to Pooey, our drummer.
Yeah, he's a pain in the neck.
Pooey's my
Tell him I said that.
Oh, I'll definitely tell him I said that.
So you're our favourite. We love you. You're our album of the year champions. And
Thank you.
There's no award or trophy or anything, but
That's okay. The reward is you're here to see the show.
well, there you go.
Exactly.
I'm going to attempt to take some photos tonight. I don't think there's a photo pit downstairs, so if you see me kind of flailing around a little bit, just pull me out.
Sounds good.
Just rescue me.
Sounds good. Yeah, it'll be a nice intimate show. And that's kind of where we started, was in places just like this. It almost reminds me a little bit of like a college basement party, like with the stone walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's where the band started. It was started when I was in school, and I made this band to get free beer at parties, so we get everybody to play, and then so that's exactly, it's like back to the beginning down there.
Well, I spoke to Cody from Whiskey Myers a few weeks ago, and he was saying it was really weird for them coming over here because in the US they have a big tour bus, they have big venues, and then they come over here and they're back in a van and then they've got these tiny little places. It just must be kind of a shock to the system when you're so used to things being a little bit nicer for you and venues being a bit bigger.
I think we're all just such modest people that it doesn't feel any different. I mean, like I said, we started the tour with Hailstorm, and those venues were pretty massive. And then it was like the day after, we were in like 150 cap room. It was kind of like the size of this, and it didn't feel any different. In fact, we played Hamburg, Germany. Really small place, like right downtown Hamburg, in this really kind of crazy spot, and we just had a shitload of fun. You know, like we got to play for an hour, so we just dicked around and joking with each other on stage and stuff. Because on a stage like this, you know, when you're in the front row, you can hear all of us interacting. You know, on a bigger stage, it's like you can kind of hear us talking, but you don't know what exactly is going on. So like, I'll like be screaming at Pooey during the show, like just making noises at each other.
Just general craziness.
I mean, that's what's special about rooms like this.
Absolutely. Hailstorm have been really kind of instrumental in getting you guys over here, haven't they? They've done a lot.
Oh yeah, they're so awesome.
Yeah.
They were great people to have us introduce this area. I mean, they're just like them and their crew. They're just such nice, genuine people, and you know they take you. They're like with arms wide open. You know, like they take you in, and you know they'll let you shower in their shower before they've even seen it. Like that says a lot about a band that's been that successful and you know has those perks. You know about being on the road and that they're willing to help out. You know their friends pretty much. Yeah, we've become great friends out of it.
Well, they were here a couple of weeks ago with Shinedown and Blackstone Cherry.
Yeah, how was that show, by the way?
Yeah.
How was it?
Oh, it was unbelievable. It was absolutely brilliant. I kind of went for Hailstorm because I love them, and they were on first, so it wasn't a really long set.
Yeah.
But it was just brilliant.
That's awesome.
Brilliant. Lizzie's like the one person I never really want to meet because she's kind of like way up here for me, and I think if I met her and she wasn't that great,
she's so down to earth.
I would cry.
She's so down to earth.
Well, everybody that I know who's met her says she's the best. So.
She is the best. I mean, I don't know. You think, you know, us being kind of the smaller band we were compared to them, you know, even for us when we first met them, we're like, oh, how are they going to be? And then it was just literally like Joe, the guitar player, like comes in like farting. It's just like
nice.
That's so us. Like we're like, okay, we understand you guys already. And it was just after that, just one thing after another, the jokes, the parties, and yeah, Lizzie's a great girl, man.
Well, next time you speak to her, tell her to call me.
Yeah.
So listen, tell me about the amount of fuckery that we can expect tonight, because it's what you're famous for, and you're in Scotland now, so you have to bring it.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, to start, I hope none of us break our necks. If it does, I guess then we've accomplished the fuckery. But
well, try really hard not to.
Yeah,
or save it till the end of the show.
Yeah, well, it's funny because you'll see down there, like I'm not that tall of a guy, but
I feel your pain.
And I like on the stage, if I go back a little bit, I'm gonna hit my head.
Really?
Oh yeah. So
Chad's a big guy though.
He's a tall. He'll be all right because where he is, he's kind of in the clear. But if anybody jumps, then they're gonna hit their head. So like, we'll have to see what happens with that one. But,
you could just do the whole show on your knees.
That'll be a first. Try that out one of these days. No, it's gonna be great. Like I said, you know, there's no barricade. It's just us and people, and it's gonna be a really intimate time of fuckery. I'm really excited.
Good. So am I now. We're looking forward to it as well. I'm going to let you go because it's getting really, really loud in here, and I'm sure you've got a ton of stuff to do before you go on anyway. But
my pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me have a chat. I'm sorry I didn't have a trophy for you, but I'll get one next time.
What's that?
I'm sorry I didn't have a trophy for you, but we'll bring one next time.
It's okay. No worries.
Thank you.